Evening, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on JoJo Speaks. A couple things I want you guys to do for us before we get started. Be sure to press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. It takes nothing but a second to mash that thing, and you are right in with JoJo Speaks. Also, be sure to give us a thumbs up on this video. Leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts during the show and after the show, whenever you're watching it, on the topics that we're discussing tonight. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Oh, I'm sorry, this cough is coming up on me. I did so good during the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Last but not least, make sure you share JoJo Speaks with all your friends, family, and loved ones. Let them know that JoJo Speaks is out here on these YouTube streets. Oh, Lord, I need a cup of water. Anyways, I got Jennifer and Tyrone back with me tonight. What's going on, y'all? Oh, my goodness, this cough is sneaking up on me. What's going on, y'all?
Yes, I had to tell Tyrone, hurry up and get us on there so we can save my brother.
Right, because I am dying with these coughs coming up here. Oh my goodness. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right. Just make sure to go ahead. What I need you to do is go ahead and put yourself on mute. I need you to get all the coughs out as much as you can and want. And there you go. There you go. Get the coughing going. Yeah.
Ooh,
all
Lord.
right. Now, are you going to need some water soon? Or are you good?
I think I might need to go get some water.
Okay. So, I guess.
I'll bring up the first topic and y'all can weigh in and then I'll weigh in.
Wait, hold on. Okay. This is what we'll do. I can just go ahead and start off with all the comments that we have. Jonathan, go ahead and turn off your camera and do what you got to do. I'll be here. No worries.
Thank you so much.
Stop it. It's not funny. Okay, this not funny at all. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for JoJo Speaks as JoJo go get some water for all of his coughing and such. He did do a very good job on that hour-and-a-half show that we did on the Juice Radio Talk Show. Yeah. And now everything is just coming up.
Yeah.
But God bless. Justin Talks Film is with us today. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. He said, have a wonderful show. We appreciate that. For reals. We love you, Justin. Aaron says, hi, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us on this day, on today, and for putting all the great links in here for the team. We really do appreciate it. And Aaron put up the thumbs up. Please go ahead and thumbs up this video. We really appreciate that. Now, Latoya will make sure to give Jonathan his greetings as soon as he gets back. She said, hey, Booski. What are we going to do with them?
Let them be. Let them be.
Okay, I guess they're just having fun.
You know, I had to go in the back at the church and get my snacks in between shows, you know. Thanks to Joseph and Latoya there.
Anywho, don't be concerned about what Tyrone's drinking. It's ginger. What do you call it?
This is ginger sparkling water.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds good.
Ain't no sugar in it.
But it's gingery. It's ginger
it's
strong.
Very gingery,
I do enjoy it. Okay, now just want to make sure you know, Jonathan. Latoya said, hey, Booski.
What's going on, Latoya? Thank you so much for being here, boo.
And Aaron's here, and Justin Talks. Was it movies?
Justin Talk Films, yeah.
Films, yes. He said hello, and to have a great show.
Thank you.
And Latoya said, "Boo, the people say Martell going to jail now." Latoya, can you please expound upon that? Because we ain't got a whole lot to talk about, and really I'm very curious about that. So please, let us know what you got to say about that. Latoya said, that coughing spirit better get away from my boo right now.
Okay, we bind it.
Aaron says, poor Jonathan. Prayers for Jonathan's cough to relieve him. Yes.
Right.
Get on out of
Healing
here.
right now.
Like not one slipped out during the Juice Radio and Talk Show.
And now you're about to
it's back again. You loosen him right now. Loosen now.
Yes, you should have got a whole bottle of water, Jonathan, just for the sake. Well, if you need to go, because I still have plenty of comments.
Yeah.
If you need to go to get some more, we're right here.
Get that one.
But Latoya said, somebody get my boo and inhaler. Boo, I'm on the way.
Thank you so much, Latoya. I know I can always count on you. Honey.
Okay. Aaron said, Latoya said, hey, Aaron, sis. And of course, they wanted to know what you're eating, Tyrone. She wants some. Well, he was eating them peanut butter crackers.
Yeah, them peanut butter Ritz.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got them from the back of the church.
Oh, Lord. Latoya says, Tyrone, they was hitting, wasn't they?
Yes, they was.
Oh, gosh.
I feel rejuvenated.
That's marvelous, Tyrone. Latoya says, did you get your snack paper? Lord have mercy. Y'all are so silly. Okay, Latoya said, boo, get you some warm tea with honey lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the juice is in here.
What's going on, Regina?
Hey, Regina.
Honey.
Yes, I do need to get me something warm, Latoya. I really do.
Yeah. And let's see. Aaron says, maybe not much to talk about because Jonathan needs his rest. Ooh! We here for however long you can make it, Jonathan. Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
Get your rest.
Latoya says, for revenge porn on Melody that he sent to his mistress, Ariane, and was going to get this fool to put it out.
Ooh.
Allegedly. Look, how stupid can he be? Oh my gosh, that's not healthy or conducive to a great situation
or relationship.
Latoya says she called in to the Straight No Chaser and told it all. And I also saw that Melody was doing a lot of lives.
Oh wow.
Because she never really addressed Ariane, which is the mistress and baby mother. But she's addressing her now. Latoya says he didn't start coughing until Regina came in here.
Don't put that on Regina. Don't put that burden on her back now. She don't deserve that.
That's not funny nor nice.
See, you about to cause a ruckus back there in the back.
Oh,
you and Regina it's about to be some furniture movement.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Latoya says Melody is tired, y'all, and she read her for filth. Yo, you hear me? Yeah. She really did go in. It was all over the internet, so I didn't pay too much attention to it. But now I see why she went in. I'm gonna have to go ahead and look at that. Aaron says, Latoya, that's just because Regina took his breath away.
Huh?
Oh, that was a good comeback, Aaron.
Aaron, you better stir the pot. Latoya says, y'all, somebody go around here and check on Kiki baby daddy. Jonathan, did you hear about this?
I did not.
Something that. Go ahead.
I was about to say, who's Kiki's baby daddy?
Keke Palmer.
Oh, I did see that story, but I didn't actually read it. What is it about?
Child, Keke Palmer was at an Usher concert.
Oh, was it something about the outfit that she was wearing?
It was a really nice dress. You know how usually everybody is naked under these, see-through dress. She had a bodysuit, looking like just a onesie, bathing suit, one piece. She looked so cute, but she was dancing out there. She was having her fun as she should. Her hair looked marvelous. She looked so good. The whole outfit looked good. And she was dancing on Usher just a little bit. Okay. And I don't really subscribe to the whole light skin thing, but he was acting kind of light skinned. He apparently went straight to Twitter saying, and you're a mother, like that. And a lot of people think that more than likely he might have called her first, and then when she didn't give him what he needed. Like, oh, I guess I should have, maybe I shouldn't,
Could
I
have
think,
dressed a little bit more conservatively.
yeah, I think
Didn't bow to
that's why
his
he chose
whims.
to go to Twitter. I have very much a large amount of disrespect for him now because she's been looking her best since she's had her baby. She got
Right.
the hips, butts, the boobies, and it was a blessing from the Lord through that child. And she is dressing and dressing good. To be honest, a lot of times I feel like a lot of these people out here, even church people, feel the way about the way other people dress because they couldn't pull it off if they even tried.
Right.
So yeah, that it was too much.
Wow. Men's telling the women's how they need to dress out here. And it's really ridiculous to me. Especially when you're only attached to this woman by a baby, so y'all not even in a relationship, it doesn't seem like. Is she in a relationship with him?
We don't know as the public, we don't know. But the way that he's talking, I can't see her with a man like that.
So
Not
he
any
just
longer,
sounds
at least.
he just sounds like a mad baby daddy. That's all he sounds like.
That's what it
Right.
sounds
So
like.
baby mama out here living her best life, and baby daddy
Just
gotta
looking
do something.
gorgeous.
Hey,
Body is right, hair is on point. She got
Yeah.
her baby, and she has the money and the means to have a good time, and people know who she is. So Usher came directly up to her at his show.
It
What are you doing?
it is what
It
is.
is Kiki.
It's
I mean,
Kiki. We love her.
yeah, he will be a-okay. So let's get to the hot topics that we do have. The Supreme Court, before they go on their summer break, had quite a few rulings, some controversial. They had a ruling against excuse me. They had a ruling against what's the college admissions things?
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action, yes. So they ruled against affirmative action, which has been in the books for many years, over 40 or 50 years, I believe. And so race cannot be considered in a student's admissions now for college. I thought that was an interesting ruling, something that Clarence Thomas actually benefited from, and he ruled against it. Which I found really surprising, although he's been speaking against it for many years now, so it couldn't be that surprising. But with him being a Republican, it can't be that surprising in that vein. Also, they also ruled against a Colorado law. An anti-discrimination Colorado law, where this woman sued for being, I think she said that the Colorado law forced her to make an art piece for a gay couple, and so therefore that anti-discrimination law was ruled against by the Supreme Court, saying that she did have the option to reject those people. And for me. Oh, go ahead, Jennifer.
I have a question. Why would you want somebody to do something for you that doesn't want to do something for you?
See, that's my thing. If I know that you're not going to want to service me because of the way that I live, then I'm not going to ask you to do a darn thing for me. I'm not going to ask you to marry me. I'm not going to ask you to make my cake. I'm not going to ask you to plan my wedding. I'm not going to ask you to do any of that if I know that you're not going to agree with the way that I choose to live. And so that's I understand the law that you can't discriminate against anyone. That should be a law across the board, absolutely. But at the same time, I do believe that there is a law where an establishment can refuse to serve someone.
Yeah.
I do know that, but it's just the reason why you choose not to serve them. You can choose not to serve them because they're being ignorant, because they're causing a ruckus in your place of business, because they're not they're not making it so that you can serve your people well. And so I understand that, but to not discriminate because of race, because of religion, because of sexual orientation, because of gender identity, because of things of that nature, I do understand why those laws are in place. They also struck down Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness that he had actually promised throughout his entire campaign. But of course, they struck it down. So, what are you thinking of these many rulings by the Supreme Court and how they're going to affect us down the line?
And that's how I feel. I'm just chuckling because, first of all, with affirmative action, Jonathan, affirmative action mostly benefits Caucasian women. It's not everything that Caucasian people make it to be, or how other people make it to be, as if it just serves Black people. That is certainly not the case. And unfortunately, there are people that believe that there are Black people that's getting into these schools not based on their merit,
right?
But just because of that. Now, one thing that immediately happened after affirmative action was struck down, there was a lawsuit, I think, for Harvard about legacy people, basically, right. People getting in just because of legacy, not because of their merit, once again. So personally, when I heard that it happened, I did not take that as a dig, or I didn't take that as a loss. To be honest, I'm excited to see what's going to happen as a result of it. I'm ready to see that. I don't feel like affirmative action has pushed me in my life per se. And there's a lot of African American people that feel the same way. Affirmative action never really helped them. But Asian and white people, Asian felt like they had solidarity with white people to come against Black people because they don't want us in their spaces. But right. There's still more Asian people in these schools than African Americans or right. other people of color. So they can be happy over there. As far as that, that what else is that called? Discrimination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anti-discrimination.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're begging for people to service you that don't want to service you, maybe we need to look at what's going on in here, because
right.
I'm very spiritual, and when it comes down to people making me food, setting up services that are going to be for me, that mean a lot to me, I don't need people in my space that have negative thoughts of me, who I am, and how I do. So no, I don't care about that one. And as far as the loan forgiveness, a part of me doesn't feel like that's the end of the story. And I
don't think so either. I don't think we've seen the last of this student loan forgiveness thing.
Oh, no.
I'm sure maybe in the next presidential race, that's going to be a huge topic as well. I don't see a way of this passing, though, to be honest, especially with the way that Congress and the House are split right now. I don't see how that can still pass in the current political environment that we are in. I don't think we'll stop talking about it, much like other issues that we haven't stopped talking about. But I don't see how it's going to go through. Tyrone, what are your thoughts on these rulings?
I will just first preference everything with a huge blanket statement. It's all a slippery slope. The house of cards is gonna fall as people learn how the law actually works. They're gonna begin to twist things in their favor, meaning there's gonna be more lawsuits against these universities, and at some point they're gonna be like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna fight this no more.
Right.
So much money is going to be bleeding out of these universities with these lawsuits. Because it's not just going to affect the PWCs. It's going to affect the HBCUs, because there's a such thing as legacies in HBCUs. And there are some people that can't afford to go to the Ivy Leagues. They can't afford to go to the better known PWCs, and they choose to go to HBCU. Not all African Americans go to HBCUs. There are non-African Americans that attend, and believe it or not, affirmative action helped them to get there. They helped them to get their scholarships. I'm just saying, the reverse will come. The discrimination in business practices, it's a slippery slope.
But it's
You
always
kick
been there,
this door
though.
open. Now with this, it's just going to lead to other things. Now people are going to have to worry about applications. You're going to have to worry about loans. It's all going to have a domino effect. Department of Education, the whole reason why the Republicans were against it is because many of them felt discriminated against. Because they were wealthy enough to afford to pay their student loans off. Those that are less unfortunate to be able to pay for them took advantage of this time period. And they're like, hey, that's not fair.
I don't care.
Well, it's not fair for everyone, essentially, because you took the path that you took. Now you're able to afford where they're not. You had better opportunities. A lot of those opportunities were hand-me-down opportunities to you that other people don't have. And they have this huge burden of student loans. It's all going to become a slippery slope.
Agreed. Do we have any comments to read, Genacita?
It's an abundance. Tyrone, I need you to follow me.
Here we go. Back to the top.
It's not the top. Keep on going. Go to where you see the blue. Or go down. Down. Okay. Aaron says, Latoya says, Aaron, sis, now you go sat down. That's after what she said.
Yeah.
And the Juice Radio and Talk Show says, Latoya, I was in the bathroom freshening up. What you said, sis?
There you go.
Latoya says, now
put that chair back, Regina.
Latoya says, now when it comes to Usher, he just gonna have to take one for the team. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, Aaron, bingo. Okay. Latoya says, Regina, I ain't said none. And she also says, that baby gave Kiki body yada yada. You got that right. And she's been enjoying it, and I have all more power to her. The Juice says, Latoya, we got you on recorded audio. Latoya says, and cleared up her skin. Yeah, the baby cleared up her skin too.
Right.
Man.
Babies be doing things.
The little tiny miracles.
Yes. Latoya also says, Regina, I have no idea what you're talking about. And Regina says, no wedding ring, no orders on how we dress. That's all.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Even with the wedding ring,
you still ain't telling me what to wear.
Did you see what, Jonathan, when you see what she had on, you'd be like, seriously?
Right, yeah.
Because so many people have done so much worse. Keke Palmer has always kept up an air of sophistication and maturity and all that stuff. No one has ever come at her like that but him. That's why everybody mad. You should see on TikTok, they going in on him, and I really enjoyed that today. Latoya says, yes, they still together. How? Anyway, but they done unfollowed each other now. She needs to find her a man. And that's not a man. A man is secure in himself.
Exactly.
Aaron says Keke is beautiful. In my opinion, is if he was upset, that should have stayed between them. But to take it public, that is just another level of disrespect. I don't appreciate praying he learns better. I certainly agree. If he should have kept it to himself. The Jew says, Latoya, you know what I'm talking about, the shenanigans. Latoya says, Regina, you need to get you some rest, sis. You are hallucinating. That's what she said, Jonathan.
Oh.
Latoya says Trump knew exactly what he was doing.
Yep.
She also says that's just like pissing off a waiter and still letting them bring you your food. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You can't force people to do things that they don't want to do, that they have to put time and effort into. It just makes no sense. Fifi's here. She said, "Hey,
Hey, sis, I saw you. You came in the back door. Yeah, I saw you."
And Latoya says, Tyrone, JoJo needs one of Sister Agnes's peppermints.
Yes. Without the lint. Minus the lint.
Yeah.
We don't want lint.
Yeah, no lint.
So in other news, before we get to our social commentary topic, Tamika Scott was on Candy Speak on it, and she gave us a little bit of an update of the relationship between her and her sister and her brother-in-law, her lovely brother-in-law. She said that she has a TPO out on them, a temporary protection order out on them because of the text messages and threats that she had been receiving from said couple. We don't know if it was from the husband or Tasha or both of them. We don't know what combination of them was sending those text messages, but we do know it was coming from their camp. Are we surprised by this at all? I'm not surprised whatsoever. I don't see any resolution with them unless Tasha leaves her husband. What do you guys think of this situation? How do you guys see this family moving forward?
Okay, so as far as the TPO is on both of them, which means both of them were doing the threatening things.
Gotcha.
It's sad to me, but Tamika not only has to protect herself, but she also has to keep her husband and the rest of her immediate family protected as well. Mm-hmm. And she had to do what she had to do, especially like I was thinking about her husband. You know, we don't need nobody to get no murder charge out here in these streets.
Okay, because you know her husband.
Exactly. So it's best to do it that way. They are still not talking. I heard there was another phone number change, and even with Tamika talking to her mother as trying to use her as a mediary. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, mother says, well, she still needs some time. Okay. So I certainly agree with the stance that she's in. And as far as a reconciliation, Jonathan, I do believe you're right. I feel you're certainly right. The only way they can truly come together is when we lose the negative talking. And we're getting some of that from mother, but I think some of the bulk of the pushing, and I keep on thinking about that meme with Rocky in Latasha's ear, and she looked like this. We see that that's an issue.
Right.
Gosh. And what do you think about it, Tyrone? All right.
Alrighty. So let's move on to our social.
We can't move too far, Jonathan, because Latoya's had said something, child. Latoya said, child, Funky Dineva busted Rocky out today. Now, okay, let me read the whole thing first before I start asking questions. Busted Rocky out today with a picture and video of him being in a Las Vegas hotel with another woman.
Ooh.
I certainly saw that, and I was wondering, like, did Funky Dineva take that himself, or maybe that was sent to him? But either way, first of all, I
sure it was sent to him.
I love Funky Dineva with all my heart. I love me some Funky Dineva. Yes, Tyrone.
Tamika, let them be. Let them be, girl.
They just gonna have to be, and that TPO gonna have to let them be.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the foolishness and shenanigans that they got going on over there is just gonna make the house of cards fall anyway. And it's coming. It is coming. She gonna have to. Man, it's.
She gonna have to pay the piper.
She gonna have to pay. The bill is coming due.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, I love you, Aaron, as per usual. Aaron says this. Still praying for the Scott family. This situation is so horrible.
It is.
Really praying for their children and the cousins that this doesn't hurt them emotionally and mentally. Praying for the family. Absolutely, Aaron. Oh, and all that cheating stuff, those are rumors, and it's very much so alleged. Though there are pictures. The pictures are certainly there.
Yes.
I saw them a couple of times waiting for the show to start and the video. Anywho, the Juice says, well, Tamika just clapped back and posted a video of her and her family out at Disneyland with her dad and his wife and family. I love it.
Wow.
That's how
awesome.
you get them back.
Okay.
Just show that there's unity over here.
There's solidarity and unity over here.
Love. Joseph said, smash the button. Smash the button. Show some love. It ain't hard to show love. Thank you,
smash
Joseph.
all the buttons, y'all.
The subscribe, the like, and put some more comments in here, please. Thank you. God bless you. Latoya says, can you help me out here? Latoya says, some family are better loved from a distance.
Right.
And I felt that in my Shondo, and it's so true. Latoya says, Joseph! And, okay. Joseph says, hey, Aaron D, in the place to be. Latoya says, did you get your trash from out the back pew? Lord have mercy. Fifi says hello to Joseph. Joseph said, I left it for the ushers. They were sleeping during the sermon. Joseph says, hey, Fifi. And Latoya says, what's TYRI? I ain't hip like you youngins.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't know what that is either. That's a new one for me.
Okay. Aaron says praying Rocky is led by the Lord and it's a better way. That's it.
Yes.
That is it. Instead of himself and Satan and his cohorts. Don't laugh at that. Hush. Don't do it. The Juice Radio and Talk Show said, that Funky Dineva spy camera person need a training class on how to film and take a good photo. There is a good photo out there, but as the filming, because people are looking at the placement of your phones these days.
Right.
So sometimes it's a little difficult to try to be inconspicuous with that, but they did their best, but the picture and video is certainly out there.
And we saw what we saw.
We saw what we saw. I didn't need to see no more. Because that did not look like Tasha to me. Latoya says, Tyrone, you see why we can't eat with Joseph no more? He trying to get us jacked up. He knows Sister Agnes is vicious with that purse.
Look, man. Sister hit me with that purse, and I'm about caught a black eye because all them nickels, dimes, and quarter rolls that she had in there. For when she go to the laundromat.
Latoya said they sure do. Fifi gave hearts. Love you, Fifi. What's her? The juice reading talker says, hey, Fifi and Jules. How she say it?
Joseph.
Thank you.
Joseph.
Yes. Fifi says, hey to the juice. Joseph says, Regina. Hugs. Aaron says, I wasn't sleeping, Joseph. I already picked it up.
Yes, come on.
Hey, somebody got it.
She knows she the usher. Oh my gosh, I just put 2 and 5 together and got 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like during the break, y'all, me and Joseph, we ran around the whole church building out there. We was racing. You know what I'm saying? I might be big and all, you think you're going to take me down in a race, man. You might get me, sometime. But then I got my good stride.
Jennifer, that eye roll was everything.
Thank you.
You ain't going to win. I'm a little fast on my feet, y'all.
Like it went right up to your brain, child. That I went right up to your brain, honey.
I had
Yes.
to see what was going on back there.
Yes.
But it makes sense because Aaron is our usher, the best usher
Thank you,
ever in
Aaron.
life. We love you.
We promise not to do it again.
We shall see.
Now, why you gonna lie like that?
Jonathan, you better hold them.
It's
to the
Joseph's
fire.
fault.
It's real life. It's
It's
true.
Joseph's fault, man.
The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, Latoya, you had our boo out and he caught a cough. Next time, have him button up his shirt.
Yeah, man. You gonna have to tighten up that collar, man.
I like to show a little chest. You know what I'm saying?
Ho! Latoya says,
Whoa. Don't give him too
We're
much
doing
now.
too much now. We're doing too much. Latoya says, thank you, Aaron. At least somebody got some church manners. Joseph says, Latoya, I was just bringing apostolic order to ushering. That's all. By making her work. Joseph said, I'm just a pinch save. I need grace, and more grace. Shut up. Latoya says, Regina, he was fine when I left him. He ain't get that cough till he spent time with you.
Uh-oh.
Latoya also says, my mama said Sister Agnes me at the casino. In my Mama Joyce voice. No, Joseph, Aaron is not Agnes.
No.
Aaron is an usher.
The best usher.
Ever. The Juice Radio Talk Show says, Latoya, he was sick when he came here, but I'm going to make him well, sis. I got this. I cannot. Latoya says, Regina, don't worry. I'm going to fix that cough right on up tomorrow.
Oh, right on up. Yes, I like that.
Aaron says, Joseph Jarrell, I do always have candy. But there is no lint on my candy.
Hey,
Thank you.
everybody
Thank
coming
you,
over to the
Aaron.
corner with Aaron at over
Oh,
there.
Lord.
You
Joseph
get
said,
candy.
I never accused you of lint candy. That was Latoya. Feel free to give me her portion of candy.
Yes.
Me too.
I'll
Me
take
too.
it.
Me too.
I'll
I'll be right over
But
after
see,
the
y'all
service.
don't be having the candy I want. I want chocolate. Anywho,
No,
She
I
got
want
that back there.
lifesavers.
lifesavers, I don't need no
Look,
sugar.
Aaron got it
Okay.
all back there, you know.
Latoya, excuse me, the Jew said, Latoya, y'all snuck out and got caught with a cough. Next time, ask her for you. Take my boo out.
Oh.
Fifi says,
She
y'all
put her
are
foot down.
hilarious.
Aren't
Oh
they?
no. Latoya said, I'm gonna put a little Vicks
No!
salve on his chest. LOL says Aaron. And lastly, the Juice Radio and Talk Show says, meanwhile, Tammy, the second boo, is out running track somewhere while we take care of Jonathan. She is a track star. And yes, she has been
Yeah.
all over the place. I'm so happy to see her out
I'm
and
running my
about.
best life.
Let her know that we hear her. We thinking about her.
Yes.
I'm running my
Aaron
best
says,
life.
I mostly have butterscotch, but I'd add chocolate for you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Hey,
And don't
hey,
let
hey.
nobody else have any, please.
Hey, Aaron. I'll be right over.
Lord. And Joseph says, oh my, Regina, you better lock him up. What is going on? And lastly, Latoya says, Regina, yeah, I'm going to ask about the Silver Fox Squad first.
Ooh.
I release you, Jonathan, to do what you do.
Thank you. So I thought of this topic earlier this week because I was watching Project Runway. There's this contestant by the name of Justin. He's such a sweet guy. He was actually born deaf. And he was such a good designer. And he had the most beautiful personality, but he wasn't like the most attractive guy in the world. So I thought, would someone's personality push me to look past someone's looks and actually entertain being in a relationship with them. And I would have to say, if I'm not attracted to you, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I must like what I see. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be coming home to you every night, honey, we like to like what we see. But I will say though that it does soften my heart towards someone if they do have a beautiful personality, and I see them in a different light, and I don't see them under that other light. But would you consider someone if their personality was a little bit better and kind of, they made you overlook, but you really can't overlook someone's look. So I pose this question to you guys: when you were single, would you give someone a chance just based on personality if their looks didn't get you there?
I found that out a weird way that yes, I would. And okay, the person wasn't facially challenged, but they were just about my height, if not a little shorter than me.
Oh, okay.
So, with my choice that I have here now, y'all know I have.
We love tall men's.
I like them big and tall. You know, that's the kind of stores I like for them to shop at. Big and tall. But this person's personality was absolutely great. We always had really great conversation, and he was such a great person. He certainly got me to the space where I was able to ignore his height challenges. So yes, it is certainly possible. But there is a line that is drawn at the face for me. I am not good with faces that don't suit my fancy.
I love the way you put that. I will say this because I do love the tall men's. Height is definitely something that will put you over the edge. I mean, if it's like, I would love for my husband to be 6'5" or taller. Like that's just in my mind. Like that's what I would love. But if my husband is like, I'm 6'2". So if my husband's like, 5'10", 5'11", you know what I'm saying? That's all right. But we stretching it if it goes any lower than that. But at the same time, like a lot of times the most attractive men's are the ones that are shorter. And that seems to be the issue these days. But, it is what it is. Tyrone, does the personality ever outweigh the looks department in your life?
No, thank God he never had to compromise with me.
Thank the Lord.
To God be the glory.
Okay.
My friends, gather around.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, at one piece of my life, I did forego the looks and took a liking to a young lady. What was interesting is,
yes,
she didn't like me.
Oh.
Oh wait, so you're saying that she did not look the best, but she was not in a space to receive you as somebody that she'd want to get with.
Yeah. That I find that hilarious though. Like I was like, wait, I like your personality, and then I say I like you, and you're like, I don't like you like that.
Oh well.
Oh, like you can pull a genuine.
Have you seen yourself?
Hey.
Oh Lord.
Okay, that's not nice. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, do we have to go there?
I didn't have.
I said it.
I was like, I ain't gonna go there, but
okay.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
But Jonathan,
wow.
Whenever I see you, man, I do see somebody just about as tall as you.
That's what I'm thinking. Just about as tall, if not just a little bit shorter, like like barely noticeable,
Yes, like we'd have to put y'all back to back to try to figure out who's taller.
Right, exactly. Like who's taller? Who? Yeah. That's.
But I gotta ask you that like this: what do you do in that space where you take a liking to somebody
Mhm.
and they not like really all that you wanted.
I think what you do is you see where you're at in your life and you make a decision as to whether you want to pursue that or not. And I would more than likely want to pursue it because I haven't been in a relationship before. And I'm thinking, okay, so this might be my opportunity. This might be
Yeah.
my chance to and this might be the one. Like, because you just never know if somebody is the one. And the Lord always knows what you need, but you know what you want. But the Lord knows what you need, and God might have put that person in your path because that is the one that you need.
And,
And so, of course, I'm not like if I'm like completely unattracted to someone, it's
oh
just
yeah.
not going to happen,
No.
period,
Yeah.
whatsoever. But
Because
if
God
they were
wouldn't
just
do you like that, Jonathan.
Right, exactly. But if there's just like okay on the Richter scale, but their personality takes them up a little bit further, then yes, I will definitely
Yeah.
give them some time and give them a chance. Absolutely.
'Cause,
Absolutely.
I would give it like a little insight. I know there are a ton of heterosexual male out there that will get with somebody just for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And once that moment is passed, they're like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I got what I wanted out of the situation, whatever that is.
now
And
that
they're
I
done.
feel is dangerous.
Right, because I feel as though before any relationship goes forward, you have to have a conversation as to what your intentions are in this relationship. Are your intentions to just see where things are going, which is more than likely be my intentions, because I'm not going to say right off the bat that I want to be married. I want a ring on this finger. We got to be married. No, I'm not going to say that off the bat, but I will let them know that that is a dream of mine. That is something that I am looking forward to,
Yeah,
and
that's
that is
regular
something that I do
conversation.
want. But just to let them know that you are serious. So if you give me that same answer, then we can work things out. But let me know as far as your truth is concerned, if you're really looking for something real.
Absolutely. Aaron says, now I think if someone is kind, I start to over time. Oh, I start to over time, they look more beautiful to me. And I do agree with
Yes,
that. As you
absolutely.
do see, people
Inner.
inner beauty, it
Hmm.
starts to shine on the outside. And
It
yeah,
does.
that person does become way more beautiful to you than anybody that just don't know them like that. We
Right.
certainly get that. Joseph says, how could she? The nerve. Oh, talking about
Yeah.
okay. Anyway,
Okay, the nerve, honey.
The shame.
Fifi says, personality, smelling good. Yes. Wait, the height does matter. I'm 5'7.5", so no short men's.
Okay, I
Mm-mm.
heard that, Fifi. I heard that.
Mm-mm.
No shorter
And
than 5'7". Heck no.
and I will have to double down on the smelling good. I do agree, Fifi. Smelling good will get you far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hey,
also
Priscilla.
consistently smelling good will get you far.
Right.
Yes, Ty.
Men's like the women that smell good too.
This
Just letting you know. PSA announcement.
Absolutely. Joseph says, Fifi, just buy him some platform shoes and call it a day.
Oh no. No.
No,
No,
that
no.
is a illusion. And when the
No.
illusion leaves, aka the platform shoe.
Speaking of platform shoes, I will have to say that I wanted a pair of platform shoes ever since I saw the Spice Girls in 1996 with those high, like 6 or 7 inch platform
Ridiculously
shoes.
tall ones.
I
Yeah.
just, I just, I
I'm
just
never
loved the way those
comfortable
shoes
too.
looked, and they were so different. I've never seen anyone wear those types of shoes before. Yeah,
Never.
that's just my
Never.
super fan Spice Girls moment. Sorry. Go forward.
Robin says, hey.
Hey, Robin. Hey,
Hey,
boo.
It's
what's
Robin Moore.
happening? Robin
The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, I overlook my husband's looks. Let me explain. He was okay at first glance, but his love as a person is what won me completely over.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Absolutely.
But Clovis is a handsome man, though.
Yes,
You
he
got a
is.
little on you,
Okay.
girl.
Okay. Robert says hi to Regina. Fifi says Joseph. No. Aaron says, oh, I love that Juice Radio talk show. Latoya says Joseph, right. got me working overtime on Midnight Train in Georgia trying to get my boo so he can give me the whip appeal. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Like it's only for one night.
Yes.
Mic drop. She
Mic
did
drop.
that.
Yes.
I love that.
What's that child name? Regina says, thank you, Aaron. Fifi says, I did say smelling good.
Okay. Yes.
Where did everything go? Oh, there it goes. All right, the juice says, Joseph, platform shoes. And Joseph says, the midnight train, LOL. Fifi said, Latoya says, Fifi, sis, ain't nothing like a good smelling man. Who, Lord?
Okay.
And that is accurate. There was one time when I was in the movies.
Uh-oh.
This man walked past me. I said, good sir.
Oh.
Hold on. You're walking too fast. What are you wearing, sir? You smell good.
Okay, because I need more than a whiff, honey.
Jesus. Yeah, and
that
just
full
to make sure you
inhale.
know, because I told him, I could see that he, liked the men's, but I said I need to tell my husband what is this you wearing? Because I would do it, Jonathan.
Of course, I'm not surprised. I see
got
it in
no-
my mind as you're explaining it. Keep going.
Sir. Anyway, he was wearing Spice Bomb. I want to get that for
Okay.
Tyrone one day. He was good. But that always gives people a smile, though. I love giving people smiles. Latoya says, Fifi sis ain't nothing like good man. Fifi says, Joseph, I can't stop seeing the platform shoes with fish swimming in them.
No, not the goldfish.
The Juice Radio Talk Show says, I tried to date a short guy, but that was a short relationship. Blah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Okay, she did that. Latoya says Joseph and laughing. Joseph says, when you see that short man, you now have your solution. Go in grace and in penny form. All right.
No good.
Latoya says, Jojo, you can't have no microphone enemy.
No.
Aaron says, everyone talking about short guys. I love a short guy. I'm only 5'1". Short is great. My ex was tall. I feel that was a problem.
Child, Aaron, I love seeing really short people with really tall people. I don't know. That's just so cute to me.
I don't know if I could do it. Like, I dated somebody that was short. Now,
Really? I didn't know you felt that way about shorter females.
Oh, it was.
But
Was it bad on your back?
Yes.
But a lot of times those shorter people have personalities to make up for their lack in height.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, man.
And that's what brings you that's the force that brings you to them even more.
Absolutely.
She was hilarious.
Oh Lord.
And a firecracker.
Latoya, yeah. Latoya says, Regina, why he came up short? He came up in a short relationship.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, Joseph says, when you see him now, you have vision. Go in grace and have your platform shoes in hand. Shut up.
Yes.
Fifi
No,
says,
sir. No.
Fifi says, however, what mattered 10 years ago does not matter today. My choices apparently were way off.
Oh, gotcha.
It's okay.
We see what you did there, Phoebe.
It's okay. The Juice Radio Talk Show says, Aaron, we're oh Lord, we're going to find you a 5'2" cutie. Yes,
just an inch taller than you, girl. Perfect.
Okay, nothing more. Oh gosh, Latoya said like Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, child. Fifi says Juice not 5'2". And Aaron says, "Yay!" LOL. The Juice says Latoya. He always has small talk conversations. Regina, you're okay. Small talk. Latoya says, Fifi, mine too. I think because our wants and needs mature also and change.
Right.
This is so true. As we grow, we find out what we want.
Yeah.
We get a clear vision.
When I was younger, I was cuckoo for the light-skinned Negroes. Let me tell you, like I would any light-skinned man that passed my way, I was drooling, honey. Okay, but it wasn't until I got older that I was able to appreciate the black man, like the dark skin. Like my best friend Lenora, she was always with the dark-skinned dudes, and I didn't see it, but until I got older, honey, until I got older, and ooh, yes, I love me a dark-skinned man.
I think you were into the light skinned men so much is because what the TV was telling us what we should find attractive.
I'd
And
agree with that.
we were certainly into the TV, and that's what was pumped out to us. We didn't see a whole lot of African American people, and the ones that we did see were light skinned. So
Well, yeah, and when I was in elementary and middle school, I was into white boys. Like that was my thing. I was into white boys. The first man that I ever remember being attracted to was Johnny Depp in Crybaby. I
I
thought he was the most
remember.
beautiful man in the entire world that God had ever created, honey, and that started my obsession with the white boys. But
Well, there you go. Fifi said, Aaron, I like to wear heels, so
Mm,
there's a point. But you know, when you have the heels, he can have the platforms.
yes.
Latoya, Regina, Polo Tink Tink.
Nah, look, take.
She also says Whitney Houston said, "If you ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside." The Juice Radio Talk Show says Latoya, that Cat Williams, poor little Tink Tink. I hollered. Aaron says, Fifi, I can understand. You tall, I am short. I am tired of looking up.
Oh.
There you go. And Aaron does give us a reminder to please put a thumbs up into this video, please. Latoya also says Joseph walking in like Tyrone from Martin. Oh, oh. She meant Jerome.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. I said Dustin is here.
Hey, Dustin.
Thank you for making it on in here. Joseph said, I would totally do that. Good idea, Latoya. Thanks for the concept, Jennifer. Don't roll your eyes. Yes, I know you meant Jerome, Latoya. And Joseph says, I knew who you meant, Jerome in the house.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Without a doubt. Robin says, my best friend said that she would rather have someone tell her that she smells good than that she looks good. She's beautiful, of course.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, because when you already know something and then you want someone to notice something else about you, yeah, I get that.
That makes sense. Aaron says, oh, Robin Moore. And Robin also says, I went on a date with a guy who was shorter than me. I found out that he was talking to a friend, so I wore 4-inch heels on our church date.
Oh, wow.
That's how you stick it to him.
That's a zinger right there.
Latoya says, when I was younger, I wanted guys that were a little bougetto. But now I wish I had a hood ninja. I really almost said the real word. It wouldn't be the first time we said it on here.
No,
anyway.
No, it wouldn't, because I said it earlier today.
You sure did. She said, but now I wish I had a hood ninja. Would look my way.
What is this obsession with hood Negroes? Like it is what it is though. Like it, just like the gays have an obsession with trade. It's that thing that the men's have. You can't get away from it.
And for the people in the back that don't totally understand, could you kindly define trade for them?
Yes. So trade would be someone who is of the homosexual, but it is not clear to the outside world. So someone walks by and you say, "Oh, he's just a regular old guy. He's got on those baggy jeans and that do-rag and those grills in his mouth and all that good stuff. Oh, but he's texting Deontay at night for a hookup later." So yeah. Someone who can pass as heterosexual.
As heterosexual. A more masculine homosexual man.
Yes.
Trade! Anyway, let me read this over again because Latoya told me I didn't read it right, and that's okay. Latoya said, when I was younger, I wanted guys that were a little bougetto. But now I wish What is it? But now I wish a hood ninja would look my way. That's how it was supposed to be read.
We in the same field, Latoya. We in the same boat.
I think what you really want is a real ninja. He doesn't have to be hood. It's you're looking for authenticity.
Yeah.
And a lot of Bugetto people don't have authenticity about them. That's what you're looking for. I feel like what you're looking
But a hood ninja is actually hood,
Yeah.
whereas the real ninja may not be hood. And I think Latoya wants.
She wants more hood.
I think she
Maybe
wants.
that's what you want.
I'm pretty
Nah,
sure.
I don't think she wants hood.
I think it is boiling down to, just key specific.
Or maybe she just
tendencies.
wants the essence of hood. Because
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I
yeah.
want.
It-
I just want
this-
the essence of hood. Give me the look
That's
of hood.
that's all I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
key tendencies.
'Cause that's what he grew up in. And it
'cause, like,
comes out every once in a while. I don't need it all the time.
Yeah,
you
I see it.
if you around that all the time, he just think about the stepdaddy from Baby Boy.
Yeah.
You don't want that all the time, do you?
No, you sure don't.
Do you?
No.
Joseph says,
I
Aaron,
don't.
Aaron, 5'2", that smells good and looks like Oscar the Grouch, or 5'2" and looks amazing but smells like a sanitation worker. Which would you pick?
I'd pick neither one. Okay.
Ah!
Oscar the Grouch? Heck no.
Aaron says, I love me an Oscar the Grouch.
You got me messed up. You think I'm gonna walk around with some Oscar the Grouch? You lost your mind.
Oscar the Grouch is funny to me.
He is hilarious.
Funny, yes. Cute, no.
Okay, and I hear you, and I understand you. Latoya says, so is trade a new term for down low? No. And see, this is why I automatically had you to define. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, trade and down low are two totally separate things because the trade can be out and open, and he just doesn't scream out his sexuality. But if someone asks him one-on-one if he's gay, more than likely he'll say yes. Or he might say no. I don't know. Trade could be DL, but not all trades are DL.
Yeah, exactly. The more you know. Fifi says, I kind of like someone not so attractive that he is cute.
And cute,
if that makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand where cute can, be a little bit less than attractive. Like I get that. I see it. But cute is acceptable to me.
I think it's very much so with good reason, because a lot of people that are like super attractive, unfortunately, the bulk of them, and I will not make it a monolith, so a lot of them that know that they're attractive, their personalities don't get developed, unfortunately.
Right.
So yeah, unless they have a good parent and good friends that keep them grounded,
right?
They gonna have a horrible personality.
Because they take advantage of that attention that they know they can just get just based off of the looks.
And that's why I like eye candy to stay eye candy. I've never considered eye candy to be a man of mine. Eye candy has remained eye candy in my eyeballs.
I see that. Any more comments before we get up out of here, y'all?
Oh yeah, lots.
It's not like that, Jonathan. Fifi, Aaron says, Fifi, I get that. And Latoya says, no, I'm saying it in a way that I wish a hood ninja would. I wish a hood ninja would. Saying that ain't my cup of tea no more.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You done made it. Bless God. Because you don't need that in your life. Ain't nobody. Regina says, maybe y'all want a guy who wears a tank top but a pair of nice Timberlands with clean socks. Nice hood guy.
That wouldn't be bad at all. I would love that.
That's true. Like a real hood guy, his socks ain't clean.
Oof. No, thank you. Latoya says, JoJo, I'll be single for 200, Alex.
Okay, thank you.
Latoya, I'll say this out loud. I'm somewhat of a love prophet. Latoya, everything that you need in a man is available. It's just that you have to be ready for that. And in time, that certainly will come if you want it. That's if you want that. Joseph says, ooh, Lord. But what if Oscar was a hood ninja that smelled amazing, JoJo? I'm just saying.
No. Oscar, no. Absolutely not. I'm not
You see
doing
how
it.
straight that face is? He ain't playing none of your games, Joseph. Okay.
No.
No, thank you. It's a solid no. Latoya says she wants a cute guy, but not a pretty boy, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly what she's talking about. Regina says, Joseph, you know who was not hood? Ernie or Bert. They were very much suburban.
That's very true.
And
this is true.
Praise God.
You know who was?
Latoya says, Regina, I cannot. And of course, everybody's hollering at the juice. Latoya says, give me a dirt bike riding, tractor slanging country boy.
Ooh.
It's not for me. Though it is wholesome, it's just not for me.
It is very wholesome. That's the perfect
very
word
wholesome.
for it. Very wholesome. And nice to look at, but you know.
Yeah, and
not for the 24/7.
And good for somebody.
Yes.
It's good, really good for somebody.
Not for me.
What if you had yourself a... I had me thinking about that for you, Jonathan. Let's see what would happen with that.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
It would be. Because, I always say opposites attract.
Yeah.
And he would take care of you.
Okay.
Like he take care of his mama.
Maybe I'll come pick you up on the rider motor one day, Jen.
Tyrone, you're good. Okay, don't try to change yourself. Anyway, Joseph says, not playing my game is still playing my game.
Whatever.
Latoya says, man, I ain't thinking about no man at all. You hear me? Okay. Aaron said,
yes, go through that Mary J. Blast.
I'll let that be. Aaron says, I think cuteness fades, so I don't worry about that. I want to see a man who's respectful to and kind to a stranger. Now that's what attracts me to someone. I see that. Latoya says, Jojo, he can build you a house, fix your car, cook you a meal, and bring home the bacon.
That's very true.
All on the same block.
And that's when my wheels started turning.
Yeah.
Right on the big wheels.
And Joseph said, and smell good doing it.
Okay.
Aaron says, but I still want him to smell good. So that's the consensus. He has to smell good.
Yes.
Naughty Love has made it on up in here.
What up, Naughty?
She says hello to everybody. We send love to you. Thank you so much for coming on in. And Latoya says that's his day life attire now. That night life, he gon' clean up good. We can only hope so. Jonathan, I'm gonna let you just have the rest of this. God bless.
All right. Well, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is jojo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Once again, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Do you guys want to give your social medias before we go?
Yes, I am the Light of the Leo. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well as YouTube. All of it is @ the Light of the Leo. Go ahead and follow and join me. Tomorrow, I will have a live at 7 in the p.m. Tomorrow, we're going to come together and have a good conversation, y'all.
It's your boy, Mr. TD McCullum, on all platforms. Except for where you find your music. You just type in TD McCullum, and then I should pop up. You'll see my beautiful face.
Yes.
I got some music coming. Some more music on the way.
And Jonathan, I have background credits now.
Awesome.
Be a background singer. Yes.
Yes, doing the vocals in the back, singing in the background.
Singing in the background.
Well, we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. Make sure you join us next week. Same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say bye for now. Bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Hey.